Hey everyone, welcome back to Crypto Cash. Thanks again for joining me here. Hope you're having a fantastic and amazing day. We're taking a look at Near Protocol, seeing what's going on, helping understand best practice and big picture. We can see this nice ascending trend here that's continuing upwards, running concurrent with the 20-day SMA. We love to see that. Fantastic stuff. Even though we do have that candle wick down, it's recovered super swift. So keep in mind, this coin is looking pretty strong right now. We'll talk about big picture and potential here for this coin. So if you're new to the channel, not a financial advisor, love to teach people to trade. If you want to become a better trader, CryptoCash.tech is a site linked down below where you can learn to become a better trader, of course, and mainly, too, just like to make sure we help out our community members. So jump on over there and get to know our traders. Also, too, a lot of our traders are using this exchange, Bitunix. They provide us with a very healthy deposit reward bonus and, of course, loot boxes, fun stuff. But yeah, we're partnered with Bitunix now, essentially because they allow no VPN, no KYC as a requirement. And that's actually a pretty big deal for a lot of the folks in the US and Canada. And then also to note, they offer trailing stop losses and really cool features that you don't see in other exchanges. So thanks again, Bitunix, for providing that to us here. So we're going to take a look here at Near Protocol's liquidation levels here, this last 7 days of liquidation. We can see it's kind of all over the place. There's equal amount of longs as there are shorts, if you will, based on liquidation levels. But just note, $1.82, $1.83, right in that range, pretty much 183, is a strong concentration of liquidation. And then, of course, we see 138, 139 is a secondary there. And that's much further away, so longs are definitely in profit right now. And it leads me to believe we could see one last liquidity sweep before the price pulls back. The price actually kind of already pulled back and is recovering super sound. So I'm pretty stoked to see this here. If you see the volume is tremendously high, we'll talk about that and see kind of what that looks like. So just to quickly note here, a quick couple of things. First of all, let's focus on volume, talk about that. We can see the money flow index is still increasing or still staying high average. RSI is back up over 70, which is fantastic. Normally don't love to celebrate that, but that puts us up above this key level here, this most recent resistance that we saw that we couldn't close above at one point. So 164 is the new low. As you can see, it came back down to retest that. So we're looking fantastic there in that sense there. Multiple moving averages are all below the price action. Specifically, we're above the 20-day SMA. That's the most important one here on the daily. And we can see we're only about 3 days into this continuation after getting a nice solid reset of foundational support there at about 143. Okay. So again, awesome stuff here for this coin. Definitely looking very healthy. Let's go ahead and see if there's got potential for continuation. So taking a look at Elliott Wave on the 4-hour time frame, we can kind of see that we've had a couple of higher highs, and there is one more expectation of another higher high. We just had our lowest low, or basically our a higher low rather, which essentially puts us at our number 4. So hypothetically, we've got roughly 182 upwards of 211 as potential breakout here. So what we want to do is look at some liquidity and see if there is any, and just kind of where that's all focused at, because ultimately that does make a big difference. Keep in mind there's tons of liquidity down here, roughly between 125 and 138. That's close to the amount of the levels that we saw on the charts here too. See, we saw about 140 roughly for the largest amount of liquidation. That's right here in this range. Okay, so keep in mind 140, 139, somewhere in that range is essentially where the most amount of liquidations are occurring, or would occur rather, if the price pulls down to that level. Basically, this means a lot of longs have some high leveraged amounts right here, and here, and they continue to become in profit. Okay, so that's a good sign for them, obviously. But a lot of times those levels can be swept, so just be mindful of that. There's no recent fair value gaps we need to be worried about. We're above the 20 and the 50-day SMA, running concurrent with the 100-day SMA on the larger time frame too. That's fantastic. So really, there's nothing here that I see that's disadvantageous. I want to take a quick look at the hourly and confirm if we are good to go here for a long. And let's see here. Conversion line is above the baseline. We're averaging above the price action there, and lagging span is free and clear. So this definitely looks like it's willing to break out here. I would be surprised if we do not hit this upper level here of liquidity and sweep that at the very least, upwards of about 180. So I can comfortably say here, with everything we're seeing so far, extremely bullish on this coin. The price action is due to increase versus decrease at this point. A lot of this depends on Bitcoin doing well. Keep this in mind. So if we just quickly compare this with Bitcoin, Bitcoin is going sideways and down. Near Protocol is kind of going sideways and up. Okay? So if you compare those two, Bitcoin corrects itself. Yes, we might see the price come down a little bit, but it'll probably recover quite nicely instead of most other coins actually kind of going straight down. So Be careful on how you trade this coin, but I would say nice tight profit targets up to this upper liquidity level at about 180 makes a lot of sense. Anything above that would be price discovery, and we're going to have to reevaluate from there. And again, it's more recent price discovery. It's not long-term price discovery, but still something to note. Let's quickly verify this here too on the weekly. Is there any key level resistances we want to be aware of? Yes, there is one at about 233 and a secondary resistance at about 257. So we're going to pay attention to those and kind of see what's going on. So I'll send out a playout chart here. Of course, I send those out on Twitter, Telegram, and Discord if you're not familiar. They look a little something like this, where I provide you with some details so you can kind of see specifically what goes into some of my trades, because we do provide I provide trade signals for my community members, and right now we've taken some very healthy profits on a lot of coins. Algorand, Chiliz, Reef, OMG, ICP, to name a few of our recent trades. I think Near Protocol is going to be close on the list here, on my short list of trades I plan to take. All right, folks, thanks again for watching. Hope you have a great rest of your day. We'll look forward to seeing the next one. Take care.